Tago ko nga kilikili ko, pinagtitripan yung kilikili ko eh. Ano ba yan? Pinagtitripan naman ang kilikili ko, be. Steven, hi. Hello sa mga bagong pasok. Ano ba yung sa kilikili? Bakit ganun? Ano ba meron sa kilikili na parang attractive ka sa kilikili? Yung buhok ko kasi may bangs. Ayan, eh. Kaya na, nakakainis.
Why is this Bigo live streamer so good at keeping viewers watching? Have you ever wondered why some live streamers can keep people watching for minutes, even when nothing particularly dramatic is happening? There's no big event, no complicated story. Sometimes they're simply sitting in front of a camera, talking, smiling, reacting to comments, and interacting with people in the chat. And yet, viewers stay.
Nagcha-chani po ako, yes po. Thank you, Steven. Oh my gosh, so cute. Wow. Look, Trix. Oh my gosh, look at this. Diba?
So, what exactly is happening? Today, we're going to take a closer look at a female Bigo live streamer and analyze what makes her presence on camera so effective. And the interesting part is this: it's not simply about being attractive, there's actually much more going on behind the screen. Let's break it down. First impressions. The first thing viewers notice is obviously the visual presentation. Her appearance, hairstyle, outfit, lighting, camera angle, and background all contribute to the first impression. But appearance alone doesn't explain why someone stays. Think about it. There are thousands of people live streaming every day. Many of them may have a similar level of visual appeal. So why does one person attract attention while another struggles to keep viewers?
Thank you. Ano daw? Ano ba to sa Steven English? Where are you from, Steven? Can you talk?
The answer is presentation. She understands, whether consciously or unconsciously, that live streaming is not exactly the same as taking a normal photo. A photo only needs to capture attention for a second. A live stream needs to maintain that attention. That requires movement, expression, interaction, and personality. And this is where things become interesting. The power of expression. Watch her facial expressions carefully. When she reads something interesting in the chat, her expression changes. When someone makes a joke, she reacts. When someone compliments her, she may smile or respond. These tiny reactions might seem insignificant, but for a viewer, they create something extremely important: a feeling of connection. The viewer isn't simply watching a person on a screen. They feel like the streamer is responding to a real person. That psychological difference can be powerful, and live streaming is built around exactly that feeling. Which hashtag? The chat changes everything. Now look at the comments. This is probably one of the most important elements of live streaming. A viewer sends a message. The streamer notices it. She responds.
Ano ba yan? Nahiya ako. Bakit ako nahiya? Nahiya ako today, ah. Ano ba yan? I'm really shy today. So, ganda nung ano. Sana mag-ano. Sana umabot ako sa ano, edi wow. Ugly monster, hello.
Suddenly, the viewer isn't just part of an audience. They feel seen. That creates a simple interaction loop: comment, reaction, response, another comment, another reaction, and the cycle continues. This is one reason live streaming can be so engaging. The content isn't completely predetermined. The audience helps shape what happens next. And when viewers believe that their comments can influence the conversation, they're more likely to participate. That's a very different experience from watching a traditional video. Why her personality matters. Another important factor is personality. A streamer doesn't necessarily need to be the funniest person in the world. She doesn't need to constantly perform. Sometimes, being comfortable and natural on camera is more effective. Notice how she uses her voice. Notice the pauses. Notice how she reacts to unexpected comments. Notice how quickly she changes the mood when the conversation becomes more energetic. These details create what we might call a recognizable on-camera personality, and that's extremely valuable because viewers don't only return for the subject of a live stream, they often return for the person. They already know what kind of energy they're going to get.
Joke. A lot of curse here, ano. How you been here, but you want to visit here in Samar because I live in Samar. Here. And ano, the view.
Maybe it's relaxed, maybe it's playful, maybe it's conversational, maybe it's energetic. Whatever that personality is, consistency makes it recognizable. The importance of body language. There's another detail that's easy to overlook: body language. Even when someone isn't speaking, their posture, gestures, eye movement, and facial expressions are communicating something. Looking directly toward the camera can create the impression of eye contact. A smile can change the perceived mood of the entire stream. A small gesture can emphasize a reaction. And even simply moving naturally instead of remaining completely static can make the live stream feel more alive. This is especially important because viewers are watching through a relatively small screen. Small visual signals become much more noticeable. Hashtag why people keep coming back. Now we get to the bigger question. Why would someone return to the same streamer tomorrow? The answer isn't necessarily one single thing. It's usually a combination. Visual presentation gets the initial attention. Personality creates interest. Interaction creates connection. Consistency creates familiarity. And familiarity can eventually create loyalty. That's an important distinction. Getting someone to click on a live stream is one challenge. Getting them to stay is another. Getting them to return is even harder. The strongest live streamers understand all three.